Today I want to show you how to get this look. It's like a vampire-esque look. Starting off with the lmfao grip primer, this will hold your foundation in place. Of course, the day I decided to make my first YouTube video, I break out. I was literally just thinking the other day my skin's looking quite nice, but yeah. For foundation, I'm going in with the Milk Makeup Flex Foundation. I did like a rediscovering Milk Makeup TikTok and I used this foundation and I haven't used it in a while, and honestly I really liked it. I'm using it today because it's quite pale and obviously a vampire is dead, so that would make sense. Did a little heart on my forehead. Another reason I'm picking this foundation is because it has like a slight glow to it, and if you've watched Twilight and their skin when they're in the sun, it tends to sparkle. So this is the skin of a killer. You see what I mean? Like you've got that kind of glow going. I honestly quickly just want to run through the base because it's nothing like crazy, so I'm just going to conceal, do my contour. For brows, I'm just going to keep it pretty normal, just fill in my normal brow, make it sharp at the end. Okay, so speaking of Twilight, if you are a fan and you happen to be Team Jacob, I just have to ask, what is wrong with you? That man, he falls in love with a baby. Yeah, my friend Alex, she is Team Jacob, or at least she was for like a good few years, and it had me quite concerned for her well-being. I suppose neither of them are great because one, there's a 16-year-old that falls in love with a baby, and then you have like 10-year-old vampire that falls in love with a 17-year-old. So oh my god, I've actually just remembered some kind of trauma. Well, it's not trauma, that's not a word I would use to describe this at all. It was more of an upset. I went to the cinema with my sister to watch them all, and for the very last one, she went to the cinema a week before with her friend and watched it. Bear in mind my sister's like 10 years older than me. I was just like, she knew what happened, and I was just like very upset because it's our thing. And I was just like, how could you go without me, especially for the last one? You can finally get onto eyes, and this palette is what you need. Excuse the mess, but it's the Colourpop Stone Cold Fox palette. Like the last year and a half, cool tones have really like come in fashion, and this palette exactly what you need for that. So I would highly recommend it. I use it all the time. As you can see, it's very well loved. First, I'm going to go in with these two shades, just kind of like go back and forth between them. Then you're just going to put it in the very inner corner of your eye, like tap it in. I feel like I'm almost about to hit pan on the white shade in here, and it's making me so sad because I think it's always so hard to find a good white shade. I'm also taking it in my inner corner as well, and then I kind of just follow like the natural contour of my eye with the excess on the brush. You just want to lightly diffuse it out, so like you're almost dragging it across your eye, but lightly, so it's not as intense as you get to the middle of your eye. The next I go in with like a fluffy brush for this shade. I'm just going to go in my outer corner and lightly buff it in. I always hear beauty gurus say buff it in, so it sounds right to put it here. Just keep it in this section back and forth. Now I want to go in one of the darkest shades. This one, going in the same place that we did with the other shadow. Basically, you're just gradually deepening it, following the natural contour of my eye again. So as you can see, I'm like right in there with my bone and just sweeping it across. Honestly, not like that big of an eyeshadow girl, never have been. Like big intricate eyeshadow looks, never been that good at blending. Even like all my years doing makeup, I don't know, I just never got into it. I just feel like I've always looked like a beginner when it comes to eyeshadow, and I've definitely grown a lot as a makeup artist, but part of me actually just want to take some like courses, so then I'm like more professionally trained. Some people I follow on Instagram that do like eyeshadow looks, I'm just so like mesmerized by it. I'll like insert some accounts up on the screen of who I really like, and I'm just like, how do you even do that? I think I'm just gonna like mix between this one, this one, and this one, and then take that into like the very inner corner. Yes, I am using the same brush for each eyeshadow. So about there is where I want to focus the darkness. Slightly bring it up like that, and you can also like smoke it up a little bit. Okay, I decided to grab another brush and kind of go in with a light grey to help it blend out a bit more. Going back in with those whites, I'm going to take it on the brow bone, and I feel like this is what just ties it all together. So basically you just want to press it in about here, right underneath your brow where the arch is, like that. And then you just kind of want to diffuse it down towards the eyeshadow that you've just blended across the eye, just like that. I feel like this is like a very like gothic little look to your makeup. I love doing this to my brow bone. It also makes your eyebrows look a lot sharper. This is like what you should have. Like, I don't know, it's still messy. Again, I'm not perfect eyeshadow. This is the better. Just gonna, ow. Just gonna grab a light tone grey and go underneath my eye. Grab a black eyeliner, this is the Milk Makeup one, and just tightline the upper part of my eye. This looks so freakish when I do this, but literally always do that step, but I don't want black on this part of my eye, so I just need to clean that off. Just grab one of these things and just carefully wipe it off. For the red waterline, I actually use a lip liner. Don't judge me, I don't know if this is allowed. I feel like, I don't see why not, but I use the e.l.f. Cream Glide lip liner in the shade Red Receipt. There are obviously like colour pencils you can use. Colourpop do some really good ones. This was honestly just what I grabbed first because it was on my desk. It wasn't planned, I just saw it and I was like, oh, I want to add red. And I thought it was eyeliner, but it's a lip liner. Surely like lip liners and eyeliners are the same. The only thing with this, it's not as long lasting as an eyeliner would be. Like, look at that already. That's like crazy. Like, the thing is, e.l.f. Cosmetics are literally just one of my favourite brands of all time. Like, price point, makeup quality, it's just insane. Just the pigment is crazy. I look, it's like my eyes are like bleeding, but in a vampire way. Okay, next is eyeliner, and if you follow me for a while, a lot of people ask me to do eyeliner tutorials, how I do my everyday. There is one on my TikTok, like, it's in depth, but it didn't really get shown to many people. Honestly, TikTok engagement is all over the place. But yeah, there is one on my TikTok. I'll try to link it just so it's easier for you guys to find. Every time I talk about eyeliner, I talk about this eyeliner, and it's the NYX Epic Ink eyeliner. I have very oily eyelids, I have slightly hooded eyes, and this is the one that I found that is just ticking all the boxes. So for this eyeliner, we're going to keep it quite thin and sharp. So I'm going to start with like a line here and keep it kind of straight. Then when joining it back to my other eye, I don't start at the very tip. I come down a bit and then I draw a line because you get that sharpness then. And I only take it to the middle of my eye, and I use my pupil as a guide of where to kind of stop it. Doing the other eye, and he's going like full concentration mode. I think that's as good as I'm going to get it. So for my inner corner, my hack is to grab a Q-tip and just make sure you dry the inner corner. I just do like a little triangle. Again, on my video on TikTok, I talk about more how I do it. It's just I need like full concentration when I do it. Okay, that is my eyeliner done. So I'm going to do mascara. Let me just curl my lashes. Weird fact, when I used to curl my lashes, it used to give me like weird migraines. Like every time I'd start doing it, I'd start getting like really bad migraines. Every time I stopped curling them, the migraines would go, and I'd be like, is it because I'm curling my lashes? So I start curling them to see, and then I would get the migraine. Does anyone know why that is? Or is my body just really weird? So I use the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. This is like my all-time favourite mascara. I just prefer a really thin brush rather than the thick ones. I feel like I do have decent lashes. They just grow like down or like straight. So for blush, I don't want to go too crazy because again, we're supposed to be a vampire and be dead, and I don't think vampires blush. I want to keep it cool tone, so I'm going to go with a light pink, but I'm not going to do too much of it. Just going to do like a light dusting of it. Using Colourpop pressed powder blush in Flamingo. So I need like the Edward Cullen glow, so I'm going to use this Sheglam highlighter. It's in the shade Vanilla Frost. I'm just going to apply it like here, and I'm just going to blend it out on my fingers. I feel like highlighting really fell off. I feel like we're on like the edge of it coming back into fashion. I'm just going to apply a bit to the nose because it helps me feel like my nose contour looks better. So this is going to be my lip combo. This is the NYX Duck Plump in the shade Twice the Spice, and the Huda Beauty lip contour in the shade Rich Brown. I could go with a red, but when I did a video on different vampire lip combos, everyone said this was the best one, so I'm just gonna follow my natural lip shape. That's a lie, that's a complete lie. I'm gonna overline my lips. These are so creamy. So I only overline like a little bit. It is really dark, so it looks like a lot. Make sure you keep like your cupid's bow pointy though. Adds to like the goth vibe. These duck plump things are actually quite intense with pigment. I didn't expect it. Like I saw them being like advertised all over. I tried it and I was like, ready? Just, oh my god. Like, hello? These do have that tingly plumpy feeling, hence the name of the actual product. These are insanely pigmented. One more final touch, and that's just going over my mole with the brow pencil. That is the final look. Did a pretty good job at recreating it. Feels weird to like do the final look and not have like music to pause to. I just feel like I'm like, okay, I'm done. Bye. I also have these like cool cross clips. I'm gonna put them in my hair. This looks so cute. But yeah, if you like this video, then like, subscribe. Oh my god, it feels so weird to say that. I don't know. I have Instagram, TikTok, which I'll link below. If you're not a fan of like TikTok and those type of places, I still upload my shorts here as well. So I will link all the products I use below as well. I'm quite a very like quiet person. I don't have much to say, so these videos I get like really scared that they're boring. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.